Hello everyone. Today we'll talk about the top 10 most beautiful places in the world. We live in an amazing world filled with giant glaciers, staggering mountains, and plains dotted with wild animals. We may not be able to travel right now, but as soon as we can safely do so, these are the best places to visit. Move these 10 awe-inspiring landscapes from Arizona to Antarctica to the top of your travel list. Number 10. Boulder's Beach, which is in South Africa. Located on the False Bay coastline about 17 miles south of Table Mountain, Boulder's Beach shows off Cape Town's famous landscape. Bright blue water, granite boulders. It's also known for its penguins. Many people come here to swim a few feet away from the adorable African penguin community. But feel free to just sit back and admire the coast as well. Number 9. Denali National Park, which is in Alaska. Despite controversies over name changes and shrinking elevation, Denali's beauty is worth braving the extreme low temperatures. Take a road trip to see as much of the 6 million acres of shimmering lakes and rugged mountains as you can. Number 8. Boracay, which is in Philippines. With its gentle coastlines and transporting sunsets, it's easy to see why Boracay was voted one of the best islands in the world. Unfortunately, it closed for rehabilitation last year to compensate for overcrowding and unregulated development, but has since reopened to a limited number of visitors per day. Number 7. Banff National Park, which is in Canada. Easily one of the most beautiful spots in Canada, Banff National Park overwhelms with views of the Canadian Rockies and a regular cast of wildlife. The park is also known for its abundance of lakes, including Lake Louise, Moraine Lake, and Glacial Lake Minnewanka, each one more pristine than the last. 6. The Azores, which is in Portugal, roughly 900 miles off the coast of Lisbon. This Portuguese archipelago can inspire wanderlust with a single photograph. The verdant valleys, steep oceanside cliffs, rows of blue hydrangeas, and scattering of waterfalls make the Azores a destination worth exploring. Just make sure you visit before everyone you know beats you to it. Number 5. Ubud, which is in Bali. As crowded as Ubud can get, the town is only minutes from dozens of authentic villages and peaceful countryside views. Rent a motorbike or bicycle at your hotel and get lost in the tangerine groves and rice paddies, kept alive by farmers just as previous generations have done for millennia. Number 4. Grand Canyon, which is in Arizona. The Grand Canyon National Park kicked off its centennial celebration this year, and all signs are pointing to it being an epic time to visit one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. Plan to hike some of the park's most scenic loops, such as Horseshoe Bend and the South Rim Trail, for views of the rocky badlands of the Painted Desert, Navajo Nation, and even a waterfall or two. Number 3. Atacama Desert, which is in Chile. Have you ever dreamed of exploring the moon? A trip to Valle de la Luna in Chile's Atacama Desert is a much shorter flight. Years of erosion have left behind jagged peaks, dry riverbeds, and landscape startlingly similar to that of our favorite celestial body. Antarctica. Although 99% of Antarctica is covered with ice, the scenery still manages to be diverse. Surreal blue glacier, active volcanoes, the rough waterways of the Drake Passage, and 360-degree views of untouched snow. And those views are made even better when an emperor penguin or humpback whale makes an appearance. Here comes the number 1 position in our list. Angel Falls, which is in Venezuela. This country overflows with natural wonders, including the world's highest waterfall, Angel Falls, with 3,212 feet cascades. Located in the UNESCO protected Canaima National Park, Canaima is by far Venezuela's most popular attraction, and the falls stretch an astounding 19 times higher than those at Niagara. Also, Pixar animators used the location as inspiration for the film Up, so it must be good. Here are some honorable mentions. Cappadocia, which is in Turkey. This Turkish region, where entire cities have been carved into rock, is incredible on its own. But whenever hot air balloons pepper the sky, its awe-inspiring level skyrockets. Cabo San Lucas, which is in Mexico. Home of 67 national parks, more than 5,000 miles of coastline, plus deserts and snow-capped volcanoes, Mexico is so much more than the stuff of party holidays cliches. Case in point, Cabo San Lucas. Venture outside of your all-inclusive retreat to experience the region's turquoise waters, marine life and legendary arc of Cabo San Lucas, standing where the Gulf of California meets the Pacific Oceans. Wulingyuan Scenic Area, which is in China. Scenic might be an understatement in this case. This 100 square mile attraction in China's Hunan province contains thousands of sandstone pillars that are nature's version of skyscrapers. Some are even taller than the Empire State Building's midpoint. Avenue of the Baobabs, which is in Madagascar. Separated from continental Africa by 250 miles of water, Madagascar is the greatest adventure you haven't had yet. This island nation's secrets include giant moths, bug-eyed lemurs, and places such as surreal Avenue of the Baobabs, where the country's old trees reach heights of nearly 100 feet. Antelope Canyon, which is in Arizona. This slot canyon is in the American Southwest. Antelope Canyon's Navajo name translates to the place where water runs through rocks, an allusion to its creation through erosion. The narrow, undulating spaces between rock formations allow for vivid patterns when sunlight filters through the striated stone. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.